When I teach my chicken classes, I usually get the same questions from people who are just starting out. Number one, what is the quietest breed? Number two, what is the most docile and friendliest breed? And number three, which breeds lay the most eggs? Hey guys, welcome to Chickenlandia. I am a backyard chicken educator here in the Pacific Northwest, but my friends know me as the president of Chickenlandia. I did want to mention before we even get started that I think there are people that will tell you, okay, if you want a friendly breed, get this breed. 100% they're going to be friendly, 100% they're going to be quiet, 100% they're not going to be a bully. And I think that is a tad misleading. Every chicken is an individual. They all have their own personalities, and sometimes, no matter what the breed, they might be like super loud, or they might be, kind of a bully. It really just depends on the chicken, but I think there's a good chance if you go with these breeds that you're gonna start out with a really good chicken keeping experience. And even if you have a loud chicken, they're gonna be lots of fun. Crazy. So without further ado, here is my first recommendation, the black Australorp. This is such a beautiful chicken. They've got these shiny black feathers, and in the sun you'll see this beautiful green sheen on them. It's just gorgeous. And to go along with that beauty, they also happen to be very calm, friendly, and of course they are great egg layers of big brown eggs. They can be anywhere from 6, 7, 8 pounds. They have slate legs and a single comb. Black Australorps are very cold, hardy chickens. They also will do okay in the heat, but you will have to take a little bit extra precaution to make sure that they don't get overheated. And I have a video about taking care of your chickens in the summer months, and I will link that down in the description. They were developed in Australia from the black Orpington, so they are the distant relative of another chicken that I'm going to talk about today called the buff Orpington. They can be very friendly, especially if they are held from the time that they are chicks. But just always keep treats handy, and then they'll be your friend. The second chicken I'm going to recommend for you is the buff Orpington. The buff Orpington is a very popular breed. People just love them. They were developed in the UK, hence the name. Very cold hardy, not as heat hardy, but they can do okay. It really depends on how harsh your climate is. They can be anywhere from about 7 to even 10 pounds. The roosters are pretty big. They have yellow legs and a single comb, and they're great layers of a nice brown egg. I did have a buff Orpington, and she was really sweet, but I will say she did sing the egg song, and she sang it quite loud. It was the song of her people. They are known to be a very quiet breed, but she still sang that song. Just like their cousins, the black Australorp, they can be very good mamas. So if you want to have a hen that hatches out baby chicks, it might be a good option for you. All right, this next chicken is one of my favorites. Probably not as calm as the other two, but you gotta have one chicken with a little sass. But generally, they're known to be quite friendly, leaning towards the tame side, and leaning towards being pretty calm. I am talking about the barred Plymouth Rock. When I think of the quintessential chicken, I really think of the barred Plymouth Rock. I feel like you see them all the time as extras in the movies, like when they have to have chickens. The director is like, give me some chickens. And they go and get barred rocks, because that's what people think of when they think of chickens. And it makes sense because they're great chickens, and a lot of people have them because of this. I did have a little Bantam barred rock, and at the time I also had a standard size barred rock, and it was so cute. They can be anywhere from about 7 to 9 pounds. They are very cold hardy, and they're known to do okay in the heat as well. Barred rocks have yellow legs and a single comb, and they are excellent layers of big brown eggs. They're not especially known for going broody very often, so if that's something that you're specifically looking for, you might want to lean towards the other two breeds that I mentioned. All around, a great friendly chicken, a little more chatty than the other two breeds. I had one and she honked all the time. And if you have a honker, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the last breed that I'm going to recommend to you today is a super fun one called the Easter Egger. And no, they do not lay all different color eggs from one chicken. Actually, they will lay one color egg for their whole life. Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're like a pinkish color, and sometimes they're brown. They're not a true breed, but that's okay. They're very cute. They have kind of like an owlish look about them, especially the baby chicks. They look like little baby owls. Easter eggers have pea combs. They're a lot less likely to get frostbite because of these tiny combs that they have. So they are cold hardy, but they're also heat hardy because they're a lighter breed. They can be anywhere from about 4 to 6, 7 pounds. Generally, they might be a little flightier than the other birds that I recommended today, but I still think it's a great choice for a new flock. They're just so much fun. They're usually bred to be friendly, they're good layers, and so I highly recommend them. And of course they have that cute little beard, you can't beat that. So now that you know the easiest breeds to start with, you should ask yourself, how many chickens should I get? I have just the video for you. It's right here. How many chickens should you get? Click on it and you're gonna be golden.